Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 affirmations for creativity that will hopefully help you to totally and completely eradicate creative blocks from your life. I'm also going to be sharing with you a few possibly surprising tidbits about affirmations, as well as what creativity really is. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 affirmations for creativity that will help you eradicate creative blocks for good. I just want to say, if this is your first time watching, I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Bailey, Bales for short. I am a life coach. Today's video is for creatives who are really struggling to get the creative juices flowing. I'm hoping that what I share with you today will kind of help you get back into the groove. I will be here weekly with videos all about how to optimize the well-being of your mind, body, and soul, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss anything. Okay, so before we get into the actual affirmations, there's a couple things that I want to touch on. Number one being, affirmations don't actually work. And before you exit out of this video and you're like, what the heck, Bailey, I clicked on this video for affirmations, hear me out. When I say affirmations don't work, what I mean is that traditional affirmations, the way that we've been taught to use them, aren't always the most effective way. This is because if the subconscious mind doesn't believe something to be true, it just pings off like a ping pong ball and isn't actually absorbed and downloaded into our body. The purpose of affirmations is to establish new beliefs into the subconscious mind, to download new beliefs into the nervous system, into the body. And if we speak something out like an I am statement that we simply just don't believe, our subconscious mind is not going to receive it. It's actually just going to reject it, and it really doesn't do us any good. Affirmations work when you believe them, right? Like if I believe that I'm an innately worthy and lovable human being, and I say that to myself, it's a reminder and it feels good. It feels like I'm coming home to some deeper truth. But if I stand in the mirror and I'm like, you are amazing at math, my mind's like, okay, right? But if I practice math and I tell myself that I'm in the process of learning math and getting better at math, I believe that, and that makes me feel better. So what I like to use for myself and for my clients when I'm establishing those new belief systems is process affirmations. Instead of standing in the mirror and saying, I'm amazing at math, I'm a mathematician, and that just doesn't feel true to you, stand in the mirror and say, I'm in the process of learning how to be good at math. I'm in the process of learning how to become more confident. I'm in the process of becoming more creative. I'm in the process of whatever it is. You can plug anything into that sentence to make it work for you. But the body, the subconscious mind, cannot argue with you. That's true. And deep down, you believe it because it's observable, you understand it, you get it, it's resonating. There's no part of you that can say, no, you're not in the process of practicing math, because I am. I'm practicing becoming better at math. Not actually, I'm just using this as an example. I don't like math. But anyway, you get the point. Okay, the second thing that I want to point out before going into these affirmations is that creativity is your natural state. Being creative is not something that you have to acquire or go get. It's just something that you have to realign with. Anytime that you're feeling blocked creatively, it just means that you're not connected with that part of yourself, that you're not aligned with that part of yourself, or that you're not witnessing and noticing and connecting with that part of yourself. But the truest and most authentic part of you is creative in its nature. We create breath every day. We create life. Our body is constantly creating new cells. We create movement, we create laughter, we create connection, we create intimacy, we create solutions, we create conversation. See where I'm going with this? So that's another huge piece here. Anytime that we're trying to build a belief, it's really, really important to start paying attention to where that thing already exists. So if we want to use affirmations to boost our creativity, first and foremost, we need to become hyper aware of all of the ways that we're already so creative in the first place. We are powerful, powerful co-creators with each other, with ourselves, and with the universe. And whether or not we are actively trying to, we're constantly manifesting the reality that we're experiencing. And so in each and every moment of your life, you are creating. Like, you literally can't escape it. It's your truest form, especially if you are a woman. You literally hold the birthplace of human life in your body, the ultimate form of creation. So before you do anything, before you start saying affirmations or anything at all, just pause for a second and really just connect with all of the ways that you're already a creator. And the last point that I want to share with you before going into the affirmations is that trying to be creative is the thing that's blocking you the most. And that's because if we're trying to be creative, it means that we've lost that connection with the fact that we already are innately creative as we are. That's it. If we're trying to create something or trying to be something, it means we think that there's a separation or a disconnect between who and where we are right now and this thing that's outside of us. But like I said, creativity is our natural state. And so the more present that we become, the more deeply and fully that we ground into the present moment, the more we connect with our creative nature. So stop trying to be creative and notice what changes about your life and about your energy. Just a heads up, before we go into the affirmations, I want to say that a good portion of them are process affirmations. I am in the process of blank. And some of them are just traditional I am statements. The I am statements are ones that are more fundamentally true regarding what I said earlier about creativity just being our natural state. But if that still doesn't feel true for you, if that's not resonating with you on a deep level, that's totally fine. You can turn those into process affirmations yourself. I want to convey the message that when it comes to affirmations, when it comes to anything like this, it's so important for you to make it work for you. So if you see these affirmations and you're like, if I change this word, that feels a little better. If I change this word, that feels better. Do it. Like, make these yours so that they feel so true for you. So that when you read them or speak them to yourself, it's actually resonating and vibing with you in your body. Okay, so affirmation number 1 is I create something new every day. Number 2, I am in the process of tapping into my most creative state. Number 3, I am in the process of releasing whatever is holding me back from my most creative self. Number 4, the nature of my existence is creation. Number 5, I am creating in each and every moment of my life. Number 6, I create laughter. Number 7, I create joy. Number 8, I create connection. Number 9, I am capable of tapping into my creativity in any moment. And number 10, I am in the process of unlocking my most creative expression. Before I wrap up the video, I want to just cover 2 more things that I think are really, really important when it comes to tapping into your creative nature. The first thing is knowing and trusting and just really believing that the present moment is the birthplace of all creation. If we're worried about the past, thinking about the future, we're time traveling, we're outside of our body, we're not grounded into the present moment. And when we're in the future, in the past, there's a lot of chaotic energy, we're overthinking, we're worrying, we're concerned, we're putting pressure on ourselves, and there's not a lot of space for creation to happen when we aren't in the present moment. When we're in the present moment, there is spaciousness in our body, spaciousness in our minds for inspiration and ideas to pour through. And space, empty space, is the birthplace of creation. Nothing can come forward if there isn't any space for it to come forward. If we're just at energetic max capacity, it's going to be really, really difficult, if not impossible, for new ideas and inspiration to come through. But when we ground into the present moment, using our breath, using our focus, using our attention, space is created for the mind and the body for inspiration, ideas, and creation to flow through. And here's a little bonus if you want it. I wanted to share a really simple breathwork practice that'll help you ground into the present moment and tap into your creativity. So I'm just going to explain it once to you, and then you can take this with you and practice it whenever you want. And this is a breath pattern called the 4-7-8 pattern. And what it is, you breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and then exhale through the mouth to the count of 8. And you either can do this for 4 rounds or you can do this for 8 rounds, but you don't need to do it any more than that. So the way that it looks like is this: breathing in, hold, and exhale. And comment below and let me know which affirmation stood out the most to you. For more tips on how to optimize the well-being of your mind, body, and soul, follow me on Instagram at Bales the Life Coach. I'm there all the time, just sharing ways to live better. And if you loved today's video and you want more, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll be here every single week with a new video on how to optimize the well-being of your mind, body, and soul. Thank you so much for sharing your time, attention, and energy with me today. I'm so honored. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I hope you have an amazing day.